Well, at least I know where the pollen's been coming from. So what I have here, I'm gonna start off with this, but wasn't my intention. This is Miltonia spectabilis moreliana, which I believe has been classified now as a separate species, so it's now Miltonia moreliana. It's fun. It has 3 flowers right now. The other one is actually just a collection of lips and would-be sepals, however you say it. It's still opening up. I noticed it when I saw the lip sticking out and was thinking, that's odd. How big is this lip for it to be sticking out of its sepals? Turns out there were none. Next up, what we have in bloom is Zygopetalum arterelle tombstone. This had 10 flowers on it on 2 different spikes. Unfortunately, we had a rainstorm last week that went through and knocked over everything you see here except for the big pots. So I lost quite a few flowers because it was on a table. It fell off, broke off a few lips. It's fine. They'll grow back. Next we have Miltonia candida, which I filmed about before. And here we have my favorite plant at this moment. Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's still a stunner. Look at it, white lip, cute pink red splotches. These have been around since the beginning of September. We're now at the end of September, so they've been long lasting. They smell so good. As you can see, the bee was actually hovering around here before moving over there. I guess it didn't have a place to land, or I don't know. But definitely is not the first time I've had some bee visitors visiting these plants. I don't think they get anything out of it though, nor do the plants. Then we have this one. I don't know what it is, but it was a no ID. It was 10 bucks. Why not? This is actually the first time it's bloomed for me. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 blooms on one spike. It smells amazing. Very much like Brassavola, however you pronounce it. A name's a name. Nature is better. I don't know. This smells really good. This smells really good. This smells really good. I love flowers with smells. And here we have a little, what was that? What was that? Anyway, yeah, that's a quick little bloom video on what I have going on. Let me turn it so it's more in the sun. Yeah, the petals are pretty dark. They look, I don't know how they're showing up on the screen because the sun's on it, but just a few of what I got in bloom right now. Very, very nice smelling plants, and I'm pretty happy that I'm able to take care of them. Not that they're hard. I would say that this has definitely been easier than I had expected when I signed up for orchids as a whole. But now that the temperatures are dropping, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all these plants that I have outside. In the DC area, you get that beautiful, not beautiful for some, humidity. Great for the plants, but then in winter it's just wet, cold. So that would probably wipe out all my plants, cacti included. But last year I set up a little grow tent. They lived outside, but inside a tent where they were heated. Shout out to Desert Plants of Avalon for giving me that idea. I had been putting it off because I'd been overwintering inside, but here we are. Gonna try again for year 2 with these outside. They did so well, all of them. And I can't wait to show you more as more comes into spike, more blooms. My cacti, for the most part, are all pretty much done. They're not doing anything. Only a couple have buds, but even then, it's like their final show before they enter dormancy. I know a few pharaoh cactus will be doing something, but unfortunately I lost mine. The lattice spinus, I don't, pronunciation doesn't matter, so long as you know what I'm talking about. So those were my plants. Just a few things that are in bloom. I hope you all have a lovely end of September as we move on into spooky season.